brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Panthers, and it comes your way next.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. So glad you have joined us. It's a divisional round matchup here in the playoffs. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner, both these teams feeling the moment. We think we have quite a battle in store. The winner onto the NFC title game. And off we go here in the divisional round. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. But if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Mechie, the man in motion. On second down, Young. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Let's go now. Switch, yellow, check pink, blue, check.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his third lead.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to be getting ready for the offseason.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll look to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
I don't care what defensive strategy you apply here on 3rd and real long, Mike, but you have to tackle in space. They almost let this guy pick up enough after the catch to convert a 3rd and real long. Fortunately for them, they brought him down just short. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll stay on the ground. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. A try here for the extra point. And what happened? Kick doesn't even get there off the crossbar. No good. No extra point added. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Ready.
Sending a receiver right.
Hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter. And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. His drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Now a give on the ground. He's got space inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board.
Still 2nd down.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. Good running on display there. Taking it to the 5, but now it is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys extend their advantage to 13-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
The man in motion is Burks.
Ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's got it. That's Burks. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. 1 quarter down. And here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Here's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Yellow, Lonnie.
He'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Cycle. Check white.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Whoa. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, here's Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll run with Hubbard. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Okay, ready?
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, go.
To throw is Young. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss on the play brings up 4th and goal.
The last thing you can afford in this situation, Mike, is to take a sack. You don't want to go backwards and make the 4th down try that much more challenging. Keep the ball on the ground. Even if you come up short, you'd get another crack at it. And I think now on 4th down, if they do go for it, it's got to come through the air. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Man in motion, heading left. That's complete to the rookie from Clemson.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Quickly to the outside and complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Now a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is good. The Cowboys add on 1 more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Mechie, the man in motion. On 1st down is Young. Catch made there by Burks. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Let's go.
Now Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Past the 45. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point. Up and good. And the Cowboys are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
5-97. Here we go. Set. Black swap. Smith red. Opposite. Green.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
At the 29-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Another run here with Hubbard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Panthers 3.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll stick with him again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. They'll try to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
A gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
Let's go, Cowboys!
He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Now for the point after. The kick is good. The Cowboys stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Check White.
get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Handoff here, up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down. He'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a give on the ground. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Back to the ground after the penalty. Third and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's got another one. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Record, 3-3. Set, hut. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Set, block swap. Smith, red.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And this will be a Panthers 1st down as he gets this up to the 42.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Set, hut.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Ready, ready.
On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll manage only a couple. Christian Harris there on the stop.
The 47-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
43 rail, down. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Open man is Mechie. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Set.
The man in motion is Burks.
Ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ready,
the man in motion is Burks.
Ready,
from the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. 1 quarter. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal, and he sends this kickoff away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense and George Pickens out for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll let this go for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Let's go. Stop low, 18. 60 back. Let go.
They'll look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Young. Now he takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll run again. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Okay, right? Ready, set, cut.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. The Panthers will get just a bit closer. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this go for Pickens. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Dallas. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Panthers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
Here we go. Set, go.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers cut into the lead a little bit. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
They'll go up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
From the gun, it's Young. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set, hut. Opposite, green.
To throw is Young. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Let's go now. Switch, yellow, check pink.
On 2nd down, Young. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will get just a bit closer. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Let's go. Back 60.
Back to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Catch made there by Burks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Young. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles,